Hey guys, been playing a little bit more Dead Frontier lately, and wanted to make another video. I like to make these videos where I test out certain weapons with different damages and stuff like that. So today's video is going to mainly be about the Dawn Mag at 100 damage per hit. If you can get it all the way up to 100 damage per hit, how well it shreds. Um, it's not quite as strong as the Dawn AR, I don't think, at least in my opinion. But they're both pretty good. I think the Dawn AR shreds through your ammo quicker because I don't know what Clayton did with this thing, but it has a no burst delay and it's low key amazing and fun to use, but my poor ammo. And then when I put it in alt fire mode, it one shots all of the regular wasteland mobs, which is cool, but it fires a little too slow in regular fire mode or alt fire mode. And I keep blowing up the bones on myself because it one shots them. But I'm going to show off both of these, and I'm actually going to do a little honorable mention for the Dawn SMG. I wanted to show this thing off a little bit because I feel like it's underrated. Everybody craps on SMGs because they've not been good for a long time, but with the new 80% crit rate, SMGs are actually quite good. And the Dawn SMG in particular is pretty good because it's got the slow, and it shoots the 2 projectiles per shot, and it's pretty good. So I'm going to show that off a little bit. I'm trying to get this thing to 150 damage per hit. I'm not quite there. I'm at 145. I need more damage. I'm going to show you guys my implants real quick. I don't think this is the meta loadout by any means. I have a lot of the quote-unquote free version or cheap versions of the implants just because I had some of the more, what do you call them, premium or LE versions of some of the others. Ended up selling them for a big bulk of money and then buying the cheaper ones because I didn't think that the trade-offs were that bad. Like, for instance, the Bonespire Craft, I had an Amber. I sold it, bought this instead because, in my opinion, this thing is not that much worse than an Amber. I mean, yeah, the negative movement speed could be pretty bad, but hey, whatever. Not going to get into that right now. But this is what I've got right now. Mimicking Symbiont, Apex, Dawn Warrior, Mutant with 20 damage, Feral Heart, Omni Drive, Serpent, Orange Jack, Calamity, Dead Man's Grass, Trinity, Savage Eye, Scorched Stone, Blood Fiend, Bonespire Graph, Dark Pumpkin, Mortality, Neuro Drive, and Sector Link. And these two I've been debating getting rid of, and or at least maybe just one of them, and replacing it with some more damage, but I don't have any other damage implants right at this moment. My bucket, which I don't have the hook implant, so I can't see it right now, but my bucket has all my looting stuff in it, and my versatility, which the versatility has 4 damage on it, but that would only be a 2% damage increase over the Sector Links. It's not, really that big of a deal. Thought about buying the Annihilation, but that thing's really expensive. I don't know if I want it. I had one at one point, got rid of it because I wasn't playing the game. Anyway, I don't want to rant too much about implants and stuff. I just wanted to show you what I'm using, and then I'm going to get into this. I'm in the regular Wastelands, like I said, because I should have got into the new Deep Wastelands, and I'm not quite ready for that. I don't have, like, the meta implant loadout, so I was too slow. I don't have my movement speed implant on, so that's probably why. But it's fine because I've been reading that the new Deep Wastelands is not really that worth it anyway. I think, if you look at the wiki, I think the XP density for regular Wastelands is, what, 2.5, I think? And Deep Wastelands is, what, 2.7? But everything's tankier down there, and it's harder, so it's like, it's almost not worth it. At least that's what I've been reading. If you're a top-of-the-end endgame player, grinding everything, then you have, like, a Dawn minigun, it might be worth it for you to be down there, but me personally, I'm chilling up here, because I'm just playing casually. Our clan usually just does, like, top 10, and I just got, like, an itch to grind. I don't even know if we're really competing this week, but I'm just trying out things, playing with things, but anyway, I digress. As you can see, the Dawn SMG, it's pretty good. Like I said, I got it at 145, but also I don't have the mastery. It's only at, what's that, 1.1 down there? It's hard for you guys to see it because the text is too small. So what I'm at right now is 237 XP, 206 damage, 76 speed. My machine gun is completely maxed, but my SMG is at 1.1. I'm going to stop talking here in a minute and just let you guys just watch. But yeah, the SMG is, it's kind of underrated. It's really not that bad. I was gonna say that, like, I almost wish that Dawn was accessible earlier for people, but I know that would cause a whole exclusivity argument. People would be like, no, no, it's gotta be exclusive. I'm not gonna get into all that right now. But if Dawn was unlockable earlier, I feel like this would be a pretty decent starting weapon to grind with. But there might be an SMG that's similar to the Dawn that can put up these kind of numbers. I'm not sure, because I've been gone so long, guys. I don't really know what's good anymore. I watched one of Zega's videos of the 6 like top weapons to grind new Deep Wastelands with. But I don't know what else is meta. I don't know what the best SMG is. I don't know if it's the Dawn. Last I played, I think the Raptor was like second best. I don't know if that's still the case. But my point is, SMGs are pretty good. I'm gonna switch now though, because this wasn't supposed to be mainly an SMG video. I was just having fun playing with it. So, Dawn Mag with 100 damage per hit. Oh, by the way, I have 55% dexterity boost. And if there's any newer players that happen to be watching this video, wondering why I'm trying to get different weapons to different damage thresholds and stuff, it's just basic math, really. If you look at how much damage a gun does, if you can get that number to be a, what's the word? Is it dividend? No, I don't think that's the right word. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm drawing a blank, but there's a special word for it, but regardless, basically, if you can get a gun to do a certain amount of damage that could then be, like, rounded into an enemy's health pool, so, like, a lot of the monsters in here in the regular Wastelands, like, I think it's anywhere from 400 to 600. I think the tankiest thing is the bones. I think they have like 600, if I'm not mistaken. So say your gun does 50 damage versus 49. If it does 49 damage, you'll have to do 1 extra bullet to kill it, because it's going to round down and you're going to do like 496 or something like that. And you'll have to shoot that extra shot to get over 500 to kill it, or over 600 or whatever. But if you can make your gun do 50 damage, you're going to kill it 1 bullet quicker, and obviously killing things quicker is better. And the same goes for why I tried to get the Dawn Mag to 100, because it means, again, less bullets to kill. So, I don't know what the Dawn Mag's base damage is. I think I was reading in my inventory, it was 32. So if you have, like, no damage, it's going to take quite a lot of shots to kill something. But I got mine up to 100, so since everything here in the Wastelands is 400 to 600 HP, then I only need 4 to 6 shots to kill. So you can see it's shredding, especially with how fast it fires, and it shoots 2 shots. And that goes for any gun. For example, my Dawn AR, I'll show you guys real quick. The regular fire version, right here, the burst fire, I don't have it doing any kind of special brackets. You can see it's just doing 140. So it's not really killing anything necessarily quicker, but because it shoots so fast, it just shreds. And that's how most people use guns. So they just throw together implants, shoot the gun, the enemy dies in however many shots. But when you get to endgame, a lot of players try to get to these, like I said, these like brackets of damage to make guns do the big old kill in the least amount of bullets, stuff like that. I'm going to show the regular fire. You can see the regular fire, or the, oh, I keep calling it the regular. This is the alt fire. You can see the alt fire. It does like, what is that doing? 687 with how much damage I have. So you see I'm one popping bones, which is really bad for me because anytime they run in front of me, they're gonna get killed and blow up. You can see I can one shot everything, which is kind of fun. It's good, but I think that it's kind of problematic because, well, number one, like I said, the bones. But number two, it means that I'm killing things so quick that it's constantly spawning around me. And when you're farming wastelands, you kind of want to try to keep the aggro behind you. And also, since XP is based on damage, you don't necessarily have to even kill anything. You can just keep pumping damage into stuff, and you're gonna get XP from it. Sorry, I need to repair, because I am a pleb. Oh, and I didn't put it back on. LOL. Sorry, I'm a noob. Okay. I'm kind of curious what the brackets are for the Dawn minigun. I only watched a little bit of footage of Zega using it, and I wasn't even paying attention to how much damage he had or how much damage it was doing. But it was the #1 weapon in his video for the Deep Wastelands. But I decided against crafting it just because it was 117 mil for the blueprints at the time. And although that's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, it's still a little bit much. Especially if they add it to the Dawn case at any point. It's going to crash in value. So there's no point in really buying it right now. So the second weapon in his video was the Dawn AR. That's why I went ahead and crafted that one. But while I was playing with the Dawn AR, I was curious if I could get my mag to 100 damage. And I could. I can, as you can see, but those of you that are, like, end-game competitive grinders, if there's any people like that even watching this video, you've probably realized what the issue is already, though, is that I've pumped so much damage that my XP is a little lacking. I'm only at 237. So yeah, I'm killing pretty quick, which is good, but am I getting optimal XP? Don't know. I actually have not checked my XP per hour. I've just been, like I said, just casually playing, having some fun, trying to have fun. I feel like it's kind of hard to have fun in this game these days. I'm really excited for Unity 5. I really hope it's going to be good. I'm skeptical, just because I don't really know what to expect, but if any of the leaks that have come out are any bit true, then it's going to be pretty good. I've seen some of the graphic leaks. I've seen some of the map leaks. I don't know if they're true, but if they are, then it looks like Unity 5 is going to be pretty solid, but I just don't know if it's going to really make me want to come back to the game. I don't know. On a side note, I just turned 29 today, and I've been playing this game since I was like 13. On and off, of course, not every single day. That would be the definition of insanity, but I've been playing for a while, and man, this game is old, and I honestly didn't think it would live this long. I thought that, like, the Wraith Cannon was the end of an era, and that, it wasn't gonna go far past that. But then Clayton kind of took over development while Neil focused on Different Tier 2. And Clayton has done a lot of good things. Clayton, I doubt you're watching this video, but if you somehow are for some reason, thank you. Love your work, buddy. Okay, so we're at 16 minutes. Kind of a long video. You guys get the point. Probably won't continue very much from here. No point in making the video any longer than it already is, so I'll probably end it here. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go back to playing with my SMG because I want to get the mastery up a little bit for it. It's probably faster to get it up in like outpost attacks, but whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it down here and just have a little bit of fun with it. Like I said, it's not bad. It's not as fast as this, but it's fun, and I like to have fun with different weapons. Sometimes I even whip out the Dawn Striker down here and just go to town with that thing. Might see if I can hit some magical thresholds with that too. See if I can get that thing to do like 100 damage per pellet. I don't know if that's possible because I don't know what the base damage of it is. I don't remember. I haven't used it in a while, but I think last time I used it, I had it doing like 60 something per pellet. So 100 is probably like way out of reach, but maybe if I can get it to like 75, I don't know. I'll have to try it and see. I've got some big boxes of 10 gauge in my storage, so it'd be fun to play with it a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Thank you everybody for watching. I just want you all to know that Jesus loves you.